Y'all, good morning. I am telling you, I have not recorded anything since I heard about Kobe passing, really. Um, so here I am. It is Friday. They did the public memorial for him and Gigi on Monday this week. And so, I'm so glad it's all over as far as the memorial services and stuff, and now it's just up to everybody to go through grief counseling and oh Lord Jesus, just go through it, just keep living, that's what they just need to do now. They just need to go on living. And that includes not only Vanessa, but his mom especially. For Gigi, I think that is super important for her to take really good care of herself, see her doctor, get a physical, because things are going to start going haywire medically for her. Because, well, for all of the moms, because sleep is an issue, being able to sleep, the anxiety, I don't know what the feeling is, but it's the feeling of this longing, because days are going by, weeks are going by, when you don't get a phone call, when you don't get a text message, when you don't get a voicemail, when you don't see them. It creates this hurt that this is really real. That you are not going to be seeing this person ever again on this plane. And dreams that you may have, you may be having dreams, nightmares, hearing them, thinking that you heard them, thinking that you saw them. You could be driving and somebody's standing across the street and it looks like Kobe or Gigi, hearing the voices of their laughter, It's just an incredible void and emptiness. And it's uncomfortable. It's something that you don't get prepared for. Now, this is where I see love. When a family member knows that they got a diagnosis or something like that. They got a diagnosis and they're going to be passing away. You have time. With the way that Kobe and Gigi went, there's no time. There was no time to get used to the idea. It's just because even I feel that way. In 1 second, I was living in a world where Kobe Bryant and Gigi Bryant existed. And then poof, just like that, I got a notification that they're gone. Immediately. So it's just, there's no time to get used to the idea. There's no time to think about it or anything. It's just deal with it. Deal with it immediately. And I gotta tell you, in the last couple of weeks, it has been nonstop with people trying to come to some kind of understanding of how this could happen. We want a template to follow about what is a good life. What is a good death? How to do this thing? How to live? It just seems to be an out and out mystery when it really isn't. Okay? It really isn't. What you have to do is be you every day. You know what I'm saying? Kobe, oh my God. If you really knew the deal about his life, okay? I'm an outside person. I didn't know Kobe, but one thing I do know about is the NBA. College basketball and NBA players. When I was young, I dated Otis Birdstone. I got a chance to interact with Hakeem Olajuwon. There was a lot of pro ballers in Houston back in the day, just at the Galleria and everything, and you could ask them questions. They just be, chilling. You can ask them questions back then. Now it's a complete different kind of thing. This thing has gone left in so many ways. It really has. And it's a shame. It is. But everything that is associated with us humans, it has a shelf life. It has a beginning, a middle, and a change. It doesn't stay the same. There is constant movement. There is constant change. Even when things look like it's not changing, it is. I think about Kobe and what it must have been like for him to be in the spotlight for 20 years playing basketball. And he had this schedule. Then all of a sudden he's retired. And I know Vanessa saw him throwing himself into the career of his daughter, Gianna, basketball hopes and dreams. And it's like, how do you get your husband to understand that he's no longer in the spotlight? Kobe was doing what his dad was doing. But if you can understand Jelly Bean, from what I could see, his relationship with his mom, Jelly Bean and Kobe's mama, Pam, they have a whole different kind of understanding. And Jelly Bean did get into some trouble. Not the same as Kobe, but there was an incident with Jelly Bean. So what I'm trying to say is, this is life. There is no straight line from point A to point B. There's all types of things happening. Even for myself, I'm focused on a certain thing, okay? I have been focused. Even though I'm just going to say it, Kobe's death has created suffering for me. Mainly because I lost my own son like that. Those feelings, what that felt like, being able to sympathize with the moms. Do I view Kobe's death and Gigi's death and all those people as a murder? Yeah, I kind of do. You know, because of this person's actions. these people lost their lives. You know, do I think that, oh man, that Kobe just should have did traffic? I kind of do. But by the same token, do I kind of wish that my son Joseph made different choices? Hell to the yeah. But it is what it is. It just creates this suffering. You know how they say low-grade pain, low-grade? It's a low-grade pain that is with you every second of every day. It is wearing. It is tiring. And even when you think that you are happy, that you have come to some resolution, it is still there, you know. I just finished Jennifer Lewis's, and honestly, I listened to Jennifer Lewis's book. I had it on audio book. Where is it? This one. Jennifer Lewis, a memoir. And do I think that Jennifer has really changed? Man, I had hope. I had hope that she had her. But I saw her interview last night with Shangela, and it was covering, you know, her memoir, the book, what's in the book, what ain't in the book. And Jennifer is still, I mean, she's herself. And even though she's 60 now, the thing that I see about her is she's more tired looking. You know, that low-grade suffering. There are some people who are able to handle it because of their strong faith, and they have strong support, and they've rarely been touched by people who hate them. But for other people, you know, and I really want to say, Kobe, Jennifer, I really feel like that, I'm just going to say it, they have suffered their whole life. You know, they suffered their whole life. And the reason why I say that is when you're a person who have the same kind of pain, you can see it. You can see it. And for me, I can feel when other people are suffering. And I try not to add to it. That's all I can do. I try not to add to it. I try to that's me, being me. Sometimes you have to cause pain in life to other people to toughen them up. Some people are incredibly soft and weak, and they're not going to make it. And we really want people to make it, but oh my God, it's just so hard. And I think that that's, to bring it on back to around, I really think that that was the deal with Kobe. We just really wanted him to be that success story. And he's gone, and his daughter is gone. But then we have Magic Johnson, and his only son is wearing dresses and foundation. I don't think EJ is interested in playing basketball at all. I would know. I don't watch him that closely, but I don't think so. But he could have been big, tall, but nope. I didn't know that Magic Johnson was the president of the LA Lakers. Didn't know that. In this life, it's better to live it moment by moment by moment. Those of you who are watching, please pray for those who are suffering. And that low-grade suffering, that pain, that agony that never seems to go away. You know, a lot of us have that. I don't know if it's a forgiveness issue, a faith issue, or if it's just certain people who have this thorn in the flesh. Because none of us is perfect. None of us is perfect. You know. And none of us have perfect lives. That's one thing that I can say that Jennifer said over and over in her book is we're all the same. And not by characteristics or values, heights, weights, color, not by that, but by life. By life. I don't care who you are. In this life, you're going to go through some. You're going to go through many things. But just know that you're not by yourself. You are not a special case. You are not alone. There are other people, even though you can't see them on the same path as you, they are. Some people just keep their business to themselves. Some people rip their clothes all out in public on social media and say, why? You know? This is what it is. And the better that you can handle this situation, I think, lets you know what you're ready for in the next transition. What you're going through is to prepare you for what the next transition is. And I know for myself, I have the low-grade suffering knowing that I'm going to a level where there will be even more horrific things that I'm going to witness and that I'm going to know. And I have to be tough. I have to be able to handle it. I have to be able to not wear my emotions on my shoulder, you know, because I just feel it. You'd be surprised at the amount of suffering that is happening to people in that top 1%. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. You think that the top 1%, they got all the money, they got this, they got that, they got people working for them, and you think that they don't have no problems. You are wrong. You are wrong. Even the best of them who look after all their people and all of that, they don't have perfect lives. You think that money solves problems. It doesn't. It's a responsibility. It's a more of a responsibility. That's what you need to know. It is more of a responsibility. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Happy Friday. Please pray for those who suffer. Please pray that those who have trials to go through today, that God will enrich their lives and their soul and their spirit with strength. Help them to be silent in the face of hostility and antagonism and evil, to stand their ground and have grace and dignity and integrity. Those who have been in the fight for a long time, let them be victorious today. That's my prayer for them, that they have the victory today. And that God will grant them peace and rest, as well as power, prestige, respect, and security. And that's all I got to say, y'all. Amen. Hallelujah. Have a great Friday and a great weekend. Bye.